Welcome back. It is 7:38 on your Monday morning. It is going to be yet another scorcher today. We take a live look at the bean. Not too many folks out there, understandably, because we are in day 3 of a massive heat wave, which means now more than ever it is important to keep your kids cool, keep yourself cool this summer. Check on your neighbors and loved ones. We are joined by Dr. Vikas Patel with Endeavor Health Emergency Medicine, who is here to share some tips with us this morning on being safe. Dr. Patel, thank you for joining the program. We appreciate it, sir.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so what are you seeing in terms of the ER here, and what is your message as we prepare for day 3 of this oppressive heat?
Yeah, we're definitely seeing an uptick in dehydration and heat-related illnesses. The main focus here is really the big at-risk populations, and really those are young kids that are out playing sports. Lots of summer camps going on right now, and so making sure that they're getting some time in the shade, staying well hydrated, because most of the time they just want to keep playing. Elderly people who may not always have good access to air conditioning, their bodies typically don't give them the cues that they are starting to get dehydrated, and so we have to pay close attention. Other than that, it's the workers that have to be outside, and they really need to be making sure that they're getting more than 64 ounces of water while they're outside during the day, because they're likely sweating quite a bit of that out.
Yeah, I cannot imagine working on a rooftop or something right now in this kind of heat. Can you run us through, Dr. Patel, some of the signs of heat exhaustion?
Yeah, so the big things that we really get concerned about are if you start getting any nausea, you start getting headache, muscle cramps. This can progress to confusion. So in those at-risk populations, if you're seeing that somebody that you care about is starting to not sweat when they really should be sweating because of the heat exposure, they're starting to complain of muscle cramps, dizziness. These are all things that we need to pay close attention to and potentially get them into the hospital.
There were several water rescues as well over the weekend. One of the people rescued passed away. Dr. Patel, for anyone looking to take to the water to cool off, what would you recommend they do to stay safe there?
Well, the big thing is that you have to have somebody out there with you, someone else, especially when we have kids that are out with us. Oftentimes we're pairing our water sports with alcohol, and you have to take some common sense approach to making sure that there are people out there with you at the same time that know exactly where you are and where you are in the water. That's the big thing.
All right, one more question before we let you go, Dr. Patel. If somebody is clearly distressed in this heat, again, pale or whatever, not sweating when they should be sweating, what are some of the go-to moves that you would recommend if you are a bystander, if you're witnessing this kind of thing? What do people need to do?
If you're really concerned, the first thing is you just have to call 911. The immediate follow-on actions are to get them some water, get them any type of liquid hydration that's potentially has some electrolytes in them. You can start using whatever's available to you to cool them off. If you've got water and some towels, just soaking the towels with water and putting them on their body to allow that evaporative cooling. But the first major thing is to get help and then immediately get them some access to hydration.
Okay. The really important reminders as we brave these hot temperatures. Dr. Vikas Patel, thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you again for having me.
All right. And it's going to be hot all week. Maybe not as hot as today, but we are checking back in with Mike for some of the more specifics. Yeah, I see a lot of 90s on that.
Yes, and you're going to see 90-ish weather all week long, Anthony, but you're absolutely right. I think today is going to be the hottest day of the bunch, probably a degree or so hotter than the past 2 days. I've got us hitting 95 today at O'Hare, 95 at Aurora. Not much variety here, maybe close to 90 there around Benton Harbor, but it is going to be a blazing hot day today with that peak heat index nuzzling right up to around 105. Southwest winds at 12 to 22 will do nothing to cool you off. And a quick check of the 7-day forecast. Yes, it stays hot, but it won't be as hot moving forward. There will be some lakeside cooling coming in here Wednesday, and a day-to-day chance of showers and thunderstorms, especially tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and again on Sunday. Back to you.